Alright, welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 Millennium Dawn modded playthrough of the United States. Alright, welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 Millennium Dawn modded playthrough of the United States. We're back with our negative political power, but we're getting pretty good political power gain now. I'm gonna go ahead and get it started slow, just so it's gonna crash. Our weekly balance is lower, but our weekly budget is our our losses are lower or reduced. We are getting back towards being positive, um, even with all the global situations we've put ourselves in. I think we're almost done hunting the House of Cards thing. Right? We have 5 here. So we've got 6 of the 8 already. That's not too bad. Could be better, but it is what it is. And then one day we'll get another agent, throw that up in like Kuwait or Turkey up here, because they're bordering Iraq. See if there's any more foreign nationals we have to hunt down. If I remember right, we're about to go to war with Iran, right? Lie. Where are our units? Also, why are we missing one here? What do we need? Do not. Oh, we lost a special forces unit. That's what happened. Let's go ahead. Yeah, they're gonna. We're gonna take a low end one and throw it into that group. So when we declare war, excuse me, what's gonna happen is, hold up, I'm gonna my. No, it's not. Yes, it is back. What's gonna happen, right, is all of this territory, and then our one border up here, and then here are all puppets. They can't actually attack us there. So basically, unless we add anyone in, neither side. There's a way to switch BR, right? Neither side is going to be able to attack each other from here. So that is why I'm doing the naval invasion. I probably should set up a land or an air invasion too, but I'm not too worried about it. So we're going to get another operative. Don't see any more with 2 promotions. Infiltration bonuses, ideological bonus, linguist. This literally just looks like typical American, so let's go with her, even though there's probably no difference. um, well, it's interesting if this is counted as a foreign area. This means not only Turkey, Iran, I also have this section of Afghanistan or Iraq that's also considered foreign. Also Jordan. I almost forgot about Jordan. All right, let's start with Iraq. I'm gonna say we just maintain for now. Intelligence agency. Yeah, we're still getting people. Okay. Um, we're gonna have to grow that. I'm gonna go ahead. Let's check Air Force. This is gonna be our big problem. Need 100 at a time. Probably. Nope, that's fighter wing or something. Heavy lift aircraft here. With no job. Oh, I could use that. Was that my launch pad? I think it was. Let's pull our special operations team back to that airbase. Which is what, right here? Go ahead and move them back. They should move, I would think. Yeah, they're going on their own. This is probably a hostile territory, I would think, to some extent. The U.S., yeah. Canada changed their. I don't know what they're doing. Very interesting. I don't know what happened. Kind of neglecting North America right now more than I would normally in a playthrough due to the geopolitical situation we have going on. All right, looks like we can go ahead and land on an airbase, probably with them. I don't know if we'll make it, but 50 transport planes. All right, I don't want to start any of those actions, but we are going to go ahead and declare war. So we'll get that going. Domestic independence. I wonder if there's a war with Iran and Israel right now that I'm actually joining. Oh, so I'm joining. Possibly. Okay, so those are the NATO allies. These are already in war. So Palestine and Israel are at war with Iran. As it is in real life and always has been. At least for the last like 1,000 years. We'll go ahead and get our naval invasion going. The air war is going to be absolutely nutty. How we're going to lose that. Okay. 500. And how much? We should have some leeway. I'm going to move 200 over to this airbase. Alright, we're going to go ahead and slow things down a little bit. This will be a new fighter wing. Alright. One of our naval invasions didn't make it. I don't really care if we maintain what's going on here. Oh, nope, we got it. They're in. They're landing. They're in already. Alright, we'll let them land. Delete all this. Our our forces here just need to go on the offensive as quick as possible to expand this bridgehead. We're gonna go ahead with this. We want special operations units here to grab some extra land for this drop. Let that happen. And then our primary army is actually going to land up here in this northern flank by themselves. So we'll get across this water. We do have an airfield, so we can move a fighter wing over and add them for air superiority. We really don't have that big of an air force, so we do need to note that. And then we're going to attack out of this encirclement. This should extend our front lines quite a bit. Trying to see. Yep. Alright, beautiful. Okay. Now we're going to delete that. We'll leave most of our forces. We're pretty sure these are going to disembark on the land shortly. They'll move into position. Alright. What are we looking at here? Pushing towards December. I think this is what, Arab Spring stuff? Free Syrian army must exist. Yeah, I don't know how that's all gonna work. Guess we'll find out. Okay, for this looks like, is this actually giving and this takes away political power? What's the difference? Like all of these other ones sucked political power out. Near Western states. Well, I mean, alright, well, I guess I'll take that one since it's actually beneficial. As weird as that is. And pay attention to the small minor details, but maybe I should have. Alright, we want to take as many airfields as possible, so we're going to sweep up north. Why is this two-pronged split? There's another... Oh. Alright, so there's a division there. We're just gonna go one step at a time. Something like this. Sweep up through all those units. Just stall. Take that airfield. I'm gonna use this to push the coastline. We're gonna draw the front line here. And push all the way to this wall. Or border. Border. Correct terminology, or more correct terminology. Let's be right. I can take... I may actually move these units for another airdrop. That's gonna be my preferred use of them. So we'll go ahead, get them out of the theater. Alright. Marines should be extending our lines. Pretty quick. That's mechanized Marines. And our main forces, like they're taking over. Alright. Now I'm gonna need the special forces units for the mountains. So I am going to take these as spares. 1 second. These are singular units, so very weird. Like having no training is very odd. But let's see what is available. We should have unassigned special forces. So let's get this sorted. So these are all the top end operators. Go ahead and add them. Thought I clicked 3, but whatever. How are you not assignable? Doing a mission or something? Has to be on a mission, I would think. Alright, we're gonna send them here to the front line. They're gonna go into this mountainous region. Be the offensive force and defensive force along that front. And we'll send them north. But we'll use them to actually go up to Tehran, who doesn't have any water issues anymore. So. Whoops. Or yet, I should say. Oh, this is gonna be a mess. I'm gonna have to delete all this. Well, I mean, I'll just let it go. Maybe we'll take that airfield. And they can't stop us. We're getting this rail line. Oh, they're already working on late carriers? What what kind of backwards world is this? That's crazy. Oh, these late Iranian carriers, man. Hey, if they had the technology, sure, we'll take it. All right, I'm gonna send unit here. They're training, so we'll let them go. I don't think I have any unassigned anymore. Yeah. Right into the middle of their country. Kind of a full encirclement, so we get around, we get around. And start eliminating some of the divisions, I guess. Yeah, because... Alright. These are encircled now. I can cut this off. It doesn't eliminate it on its own. Probably we'll start... No, we'll be able to push through here. There's no enemies in position. They're just gonna keep getting extended. This looks like we're gonna advance, but we're gonna shift back and forth 50 million times. That's encircled. Yeah. We'll keep pushing. Have them go up here and keep making moves into that. Just to eliminate those units. Alright. Next level. Spy satellite is done. When is this? 30 days? Oh, that's tough. Yeah, because if I start on this, we're not going to be able to utilize it. 2015. I don't think there's a ton of tech. Maybe naval. No. We still are very far ahead. That's already doing ahead of time research. These will finish in time. We're not really worried about it. Tanks. We do need to do this. Okay. Who's gonna make our tanks? Armored. Oh. What is this? General Dynamics? I mean, it's specifically an armor manufacturer. But attack, Lion Technologies. I think United Defense or General Dynamics. Do any of these actually make the Abrams? I don't know. This is an armor manufacturer, though. It already shows them having tank designs, so I'm gonna go with that. Alright. Mutual investment. Treaties. Like we got another 2 encirclements set up. maybe 3. I'm gonna go ahead and just say we're gonna eliminate that. Everyone on attack. We want to get these units freed up. Quick as possible. And then I can reevaluate our frontline situation here. Looks horrible. Alright. Yeah, we've eliminated most everything. The faster we win this war, the less debt we accrue. So that's gonna be a key thing for us. Looks like that's taken. That's gonna be taken next. I would rather see us push through right into this like kind of airfield area region. If we could, rather than have them run all over the world, have them cut off here. Yeah, if we take Tehran, that's gonna be kind of crazy. Nope. Just cut this into smaller chunks. All these tanks are pretty much gonna be basically stuck on mountains. So they'll all have terrain debuffs. Alright, everyone just engage. That encirclement. Are we looking? A little rough, but sustainable. Yeah, I think we're gonna end up pushing them all out. I would rather fight in these mountains. Be a lot easier to control. Like, all of them are attacking for the most part. And we've got this on defense. We'll extend our front line here. These are actually attacking right at this moment, pushing out of the airfield. Alright. Leaves one more region. Go ahead and unlock that. It's going to cost us political power. Hopefully we can get up to 50 political power first and extend our reach into Mexico. And start playing the autonomy game. Right, we got a lot of troops surrounded here. Cutting off here while that was still up in that airport would have been the best move. Alright. gonna go ahead and just shrink this. Have this entire section shrunk. And close all those units. And an encirclement. Yeah, they don't have enough airfields now. Well, maybe they never did. But definitely a problem. Alright, well, that's going to be the end of the episode. We'll go ahead and cut it here. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.